Hello my friends, and welcome back to a continuing on Let's Play of Silent Hill F. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we just got out of the middle school, and we're trying to find the final pages for the Sacred Sword, and I think, both of the pages can be found before we get to Shu's house. So that's what our goal is going to be today, hopefully. I hope y'all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today. So in our last episode, I had to end the episode maybe a little bit faster than what I was planning. Okay, we found a Diary of Revenge. It's not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. And then in the Edo period, Ebisugaoka witnessed another faith-changing event. The divine tree, the symbol of the religion, was struck by lightning and burned down. By this time, the ideologies of the Tsukumogami faith had taken root, and sadness was now determined by the antiquity of an object. The divine tree was not worshipped for subduing the water dragon. Instead, it was only due to the fact that it was the oldest object in the area. And so a new divine object was decided upon to take the tree's place. The next target for worship was the Inari statue. Before long, faith in the Inari statue itself developed, mixing with the Tsukumogami faith to create an amalgamation of beliefs completely unique to Ebisugaoka. To this effect, the mongrel Inari faith here in Ebisugaoka has almost no likeness to that practice throughout the rest of Japan and boasts a pathetically superficial history. Even this change in idols has been turned into some epic divine story by the priest. This is the nonsense they came up with. With the divine tree destroyed by lightning, the land lost its guardian, and the ancient evil water dragon attempts to rise from its slumber. Hearing the town's plight, a family of benevolent foxes travel far from the west to subdue the dragon once more. The people of faith in them bolsters their power, but without enough power, the dragon shall awaken once more. So now they are convincing locals to devote themselves to the new god Inari-sama. Water dragon, divine tree, Tsukumogami, and now Inari-sama. These pathetic people believe their faith has 1,000 years of history, yet has been mutilated time and time again to suit their petty needs. Man truly is a fickle beast. Hey, we got an Ima. Sweet. Some more information on Senninsugi. The believer's world and the god's realm are not impervious to change, no matter how revered a god may be. The believers could choose to worship another god, or the religion could prove impossible to preserve in its original form. The Tsukumogami faith, where one would worship old things, shifted over to Inari faith once the object of worship changed to the moss-covered Inari statues. I'm sure that the mix of the Inari faith and Tsukumogami faith is only one of many cases. And once 100 years pass, who knows? The Tanuki statues of Shigaraki could be the next object of worship. So as I was saying, I think I wanted to take a little bit more time exploring, but I knew it was kind of at the end of the time that I wanted to go to. Plus, I knew I had a friend coming over who scared the heck out of me. Golly. He was laughing. He had the time of his life. I was like, yes! I'm like, you could have waited 2 more minutes. Okay. Didn't see anything here. You're wondering when ended up playing Borderlands 4 all day long. And by all day long, I mean all day long. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Don't need that. I almost clicked on it just because I'm so used to clicking on things. I'm playing the Siren class because I love summons. I love pets. And I have the dog. Maybe not the most useful build, maybe not the most powerful build. I don't care, I love playing summoners in games. What's your favorite archetype to play when you play a game? That lets you play character classes. Because as I said, I love to summon. Okay, so I didn't see anything this way, and that was important because, as I said, I believe the page is around here somewhere. I just don't know where. The Yokon. Nothing else here, just the Yokon? Question is, do I keep the Yokon or do I get rid of it? Because I have so much healing right now. So much healing. Okay, so I need 400 more to increase health.
She knows more about the mountains than I do.
What is that noise? Some sort of monster, and I don't know where it is. Right, if you come to life after me doing that.
My weapon's about to break.
Oh, God, freaking piece of... God. I even knew that you might do that. I even knew that you might do it, and you still scared the living bejesus out of me. Oh my lord. Well, I got my heart racing. That's for sure. Gosh dang it. Like I said, I figured that that might still be alive. I haven't turned to face it. And its speed and everything just caught me totally off guard. Okay, I saw the demon dog. And then it just vanished. That's freaky. I will replace this sledgehammer with this axe. Sure. You can do that. Because the next page is supposed to be after you escape the fog. Which we did. Body just disappeared. So the demon dog disappeared and that body disappeared. So freaky. This is terror done right here. This is absolutely freaky. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Go away.
That bush just made me jump. It's like, oh yeah, want to play defensively? Fine, I could do that. I'll just grab you instead. Jerk. That was a pretty good lunge. I think that demon dog's still out here somewhere though. Come on. I was like I'm kind How did that miss?
Leave me alone.
That should not have missed.
Is this
Comb?
some sort of offering?
So I will wait till we get to the house. But still, I just feel like I mean, there's nowhere else to go though. I like feel like the instructions are wrong. Because there's nowhere else for me to go from here. Except the path I'm following.
Would you leave your partner like this, Shu?
That is scary, man. The fact that things are like disappearing on you. You don't know what you're seeing. Things are coming to life and then they're... Gosh. Can I pick up some Orare? I can go ahead and use that. Yeah. I was not fooled. I was not fooled. I like the axe. The axe is a fun weapon. Is it efficient? No. Is it fun? Yes. I mean, ideally, the kitchen knife is a better weapon. But, like I said, it's fun. The purpose of the game is to have fun. What was that? Am I going the right way, though? I think I'm just gonna use the axe until it breaks. I love the axe, it's fun, but baseball bat will be sufficient. This place is terrifying. Like this is well done, Silent Hill. The suspense. Yes, the suspense. The suspense of it all. The not knowing when something's gonna jump out at you. The not knowing that, you know, how the monsters are going to get you next. I like this a lot. Okay, I can't go this way. Can I go the other way and around? I don't think so. I think you have to go up and around. Okay, that time I know I heard that. Where did you come from? Where did this thing come from? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Heck yeah. That's the most satisfying thing in the game right there.
Not good. This won't last much longer.
Like killing an enemy before they even can do anything. Okay, so I think you have to go all the way up and around to be able to access this place to the east. Because there's a place like right over here, but can't go this way. Yeah, you can drop down from up there. Okay. Even though this is my second playthrough this part of the game, I am no expert in this.
Where the hell did Shu and Rinko go?
And it's very important that you scout more than ever. Because if you miss one of those research papers, two things is gonna happen. You're either gonna wish that you had a save data before you missed the research paper, or you're gonna be very angry that you don't have a save data. And you're gonna have to replay the game all over again just to get the research paper. Although if you did do that, you could always get the other ending. There's one ending that requires you not to get the sacred sword. So that'll work too. Yeah, I guess that would work too. Ah! Wow, how did she not get knocked back from that? Wow, what a way to die. Where did you come from? Man, these, like I said, these enemies are just... They're coming from, like, all over. They're hitting you from behind. Mappa Sugisato. Don't want the capsule. I need a key. Toolkit. If I use a toolkit on the axe, I do have 5. But I mean, I think the knife is a better tool to be using, generally speaking. So if the axe breaks, as long as I can keep the knife, you know, fully healthy, I think that's more important. I don't think I hit that. Really like the axe. Come on. Okay. I think the research paper is like over here. But I need to get the key to go up this way. And I think the 5th research paper is like over here. So if my directions are right, which they really ever
This
are,
is in rough shape. I'm going to need to find a replacement fast.
I should be on the right path. Ooh, there's a head or mask there. I remember thinking I tested all these bodies, and one time I don't test the bodies, and one time it comes alive on me. Wow. Wow, that thing has amazing recovery speed. I think for me, I love the baseball bat. It's a lot of fun. But if I had to choose between the baseball bat and a warhammer and axe, I'll probably choose a warhammer or the axe. Although the crowbar was really good as well. I see a shrine up ahead, so I can probably drop stuff off and then come back for the chocolate. No, I probably can't come back because I drop off here.
Shoe. Ringo?
Well, that's annoying, but oh wow. What are you gonna do? Still not at max health. Surprising. Ooh, I do like the crowbar over there. Baseball bat. I think I'm gonna whittle down the baseball bat until it's nothing. You can climb in. I think you have to climb in here. Wow, that is a really cruddy. How are you still alive? This is ridiculous. I just heavy hit that guy 3 times. And he was still alive. So y'all don't come alive? I swore you guys would come alive. Strange out, my sanctuary is still complete. I'm lonely, so lonely. It feels like I'm going to freeze. I need to gather more women, but even when I do, they all go away. I keep collecting more and more, but they all die. Mommy, why did you leave me? Why did you leave me all alone? I'm lonely, so lonely. It feels like I'm going to freeze. I need to gather more women, but when I do, they all go away. It's creepy. Oh, a new Omomori. Take less damage when facing multiple enemies. That's not bad. Like, that's not bad at all. Okay, so now, oh, I just realized the instructions are when you run from the fog monster in not Ebisugaoka, the other area that went now. I think when we go through this gate, the monster's gonna appear. So I just forgot about the other.
No.
I forgot about the other chase scene. Yep, I totally forgot about this scene. I guess I blocked it out of my memory because I hate these chase scenes. Especially when you don't know where you're going. Oh, that way. Like I said, when you don't know where you're going, it's the worst. I gotta wait for that thing to finish. Oh, I just picked up red capsules. All right, I know I'm gonna chase him, but I don't care. I'm gonna get rid of those things as fast as I humanly possibly can. Yep, I gotta go this way. Which sucks because A, there was a screamer there. B, there's roses everywhere. There we go. Whew, okay, yeah, I totally forgot that scene existed.
Is it gone? I need a break.
Tell me about it. Oh, we don't need any red capsules. It's not what we... Wait, what? Chase me still? When I was done with this. Oh, that's really fair game. Ooh. So glad that thing gave up chasing me right then and there. Oh, I think it's because there's a shrine right there. Like, can't pass that, perhaps.
Is it finally over?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, let's look at my bearings. So we want to go this way west. Yep.
Is this Sakuko's old shrine? I heard it used to do very well, but that people stopped visiting it after the fire.
Research Journal 4. A photo attached to Research Journal appears to be a clue collected by a researcher investigating the folklore of Ebisugaoka. Regarding the legend of the Sacred Sword, the defeated soldiers needed a place they could hide to escape persecution by the enemy army. They were unable to engage with anyone from surrounding settlements, so there was no way for them to purchase new goods. This forced them to make do with what they already had and led to a culture where tools were used for as long as possible. The act of treating old tools with respect and using broken or unwanted ones was seen as a virtue and called kishu. It was thought that when a tool reached the end of its lifespan and was laid to rest, then both the tool and the god to whom it was offered would be pleased. Clearly a tradition born in necessity in a hidden village of defeated soldiers. That was the exact same text. Ah, we can really kind of pointless in the Inari, but
Why would someone put this here?
as an offering, perhaps. This is a tree. Yeah, this was we got a trophy for. I think this is the way you have to go with the sword.
This is Ryojizo-san. Someone put a shawl on it.
Like, I think my prediction is you put the sword here in order to cleanse the sword. Stuff. I have too much healing. Okay, so the item. Not sure where the item is yet, but I know I believe the shrine is up here somewhere. The character for I or he fire can be faintly seen stitched into the stone. Okay, so this is a shrine. And it's telling me it's around the outside of the house. I wonder what will happen if I offer something that relates to the character. I think there was something in the secret shed. No, hideout. She would not use. Definitely don't want to progress the game here. That's blocked off.
So it leads here.
Find Shu and Rinko.
Shu! Partner! It's me!
Anything there? Shoot, did I just trigger a scene? I shouldn't have triggered? I did just save, so I could go back and load.
Thanks for everything.
Thanks for what? Well, those are the drugs.
I'll do this without you. I'll be fine. On my own.
It'd be cool if all those capsules now disappeared from the game. Like, you can no longer pick them up. They just don't exist. I don't know what those characters mean. Just the localization. Winners don't do drugs. Reach the UI residence after taking without taking a single capsule and let the capsule on shoes next to the workshop. Hey there, partner. We made it out of some pretty vicious battles together, huh? Even had to part ways with our fair share of comrades on the battlefield. I just never thought we had to part ways too. Well, at least ours won't be a goodbye through death on the battlefield. From now on, you can't ask for anything from me, okay? It's not like I can expect your help anymore. You have to look after yourself now. I won't be there to drag you to safety when you fall. But always we go, and no matter what we do, we'll always be a part of the Space Army. We'll always be partners, got it? Thanks for everything, Hinako. Shoot. Okay, so there's a key to the house. Choose knowledge of medicine rivals that of a veteran pharmacist. From ingredients, efficacy, to the medicine that best matches your body, you name it and he'll be able to tell you. You can consult him with all those pains that come with growing up, like headaches to acne and just like that. I'll recommend you medicine and I'll also give you advice on daily lifestyle choices. Rumor got around that listening to Shu's advice really does make acne go away. And now he's really popular with the girls. I suffer from frequent headaches, so Shu gets me medicine based on my symptoms. It really helps me out.
I guess I'll wait for the two of them inside the house.
Yeah, well, we don't want to go in the house yet. We need to find the other stuff we're supposed to find. Cracked hibachi brazier. The brazier was filled with charcoal to help stay warm until the large crack put an end to that. That sounds like something dealing with fire. Oh. I hear something moving. God, this game makes you so paranoid. Where is the shrine? Down there? I think it's the thing with the question mark on it. God, the music. Stop it! Is it here? Somewhere? My ears were met with the soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do. Okay, so now where is the last paper? The final research is on the path between Shu's house and Ebisugaoka, which is up this way. And it's somewhere like in the middle there? But I don't know. I don't know when you get this. So let's see if we can get this now. Or let's see if we have to wait until after the next sequence. So we know we can't go right here. That would have made life easier. Anything coming through the door? Nope, no weird shadows coming through the door. Okay, so here, I'm on this back end area. Really so pretty right there. I mean, that is just absolutely gorgeous. Really a beautiful place. It wasn't so horrifying. Okay, so it doesn't look like I can get to the final journal page at this time. Because the final journal page is over here. That's like at the end of the game though. Like, isn't that the end of the game? And if I'm right, and you got to bring it either there or you got to bring it down here, will you have time to do that? Well, there is a time like when you're running from the monsters and you're just like, I don't care about y'all. I'm just going to destroy everyone. I think that's further in the game. Question is, how do we get back to this tree once we go through here? Okay, so we cannot get the item right now. We had to wait until the end of the next sequence, which is when you get the fox arm. So we got the fox arm super early, like super duper early, because you're not supposed to have the fox arm in the previous section, which made everything a lot more easier. That's for sure.
Shu, Wrinkle.
There is also an important item that we can get here relating to one of the endings as well. And I believe we can get that item. And as long as we don't purify this sword, we should be able to load a later save game than this chapter's one. And if I'm correct about that,
Shu!
then we should only need to... Oh, jeez! God, freaking... I don't remember that happening! But as I was saying, we should be able to grab that key item and then save at a later save data when we're about to purify this sword. And then we would just need to load from that file. And then loading from that file will make it so that I only need to replay the last 2 chapters of the game to get both ending 2 and 3. Look at the blood coming from her face.
But I'm not afraid.
Run, hurry, there's no going back.
Okay. I may not see you here, that you were with me.
And then, of course, I would still need to play through the entire game in its entirety to get the true ending.
I will do what I must to be the perfect person for you.
And what I'm thinking of doing is probably not purifying this sword the first time. That way I can just skip it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Can I just see through this? I can.
For the longest time. But I am now more certain of my path.
Huh. So I could probably just speed run. Woo! Once that guy gets going, nothing will stop him. Psalm letter, halt the spread of corruption from the mortal world on thy hand and cleanse it to silver and noble sheen. Rejoice, Hinako, be welcome. Yeah, I think I could just skip everything. Which is pretty awesome. Although we still need to get that special item. So let's figure out where that special item is. And then I could just skip this entire sequence. Because I already have this special ability. But the question is, where is this special item? Once we know that, we can move on. Okay, just to confirm, to make sure we had this straight. I need to purify the sacred sword, or don't obtain it, and you obtain the Agura no Hotei-sama. This one just says you obtain the unpurified sacred sword. So we should be able to get both endings, even if we pick up the Agura no Hotei-sama, because this ending requires that I purify the sword or don't have it. This one says I don't purify the sword. And this one's all the question marks. So I say I create a separate save data. We create a separate save data just to make sure. So we'll create it on this spot here. And we know that this is a spot of chasing after the fox mask. And if we look at the map, the area we need to go to is... no idea. Yeah, no idea. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to do some hunting here because it should be on the second floor. How do I get to second floor? Oh. So yeah, we're gonna have to do some hunting here. Okay, this takes us up. Also takes us up. And where are we? remember the blood spatter being that violent. I think I'm going the wrong way. That's what I think. I think I'm going the wrong way. Let me try going up the other side. Good news is I only have to do this once. Next time I do this, I can just skip basically all the way through this. Okay. Maybe? No? I feel like I'm not going the right way. At the very least, I can power up my super meter. It's not fully powered up yet. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going the right way here. This is one of the ritual areas. How do I not have this? How do I not have this empty? I mean, I did get a valuable item here, but this is not where I need to. I need to go to this other side, like down here somehow. And I'm not really sure how I get there. I think I may actually put a cut in the video here until I navigate this place correctly, because there's nothing new. We've seen this all before. And I'm just trying to figure my way out of this thing. So the only thing you'll really be missing is me fighting a bunch of enemies. And that's basically it. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be back with y'all shortly. Okay, I think I may be on to something. Maybe. Possibly. Because this may be where I'm supposed to go, but this takes me down. And I'm supposed to be going up. But this might take me up the stairs. I just went through the shrine area, and I got a like some faith items, but really nothing new. Yeah, there's stairs here. Yes, I think this is where I need to go. Ah, can't get to these things. I'm stuck on this stupid. Can't get to that thing. And now this guy's sneaking up from behind. What the heck is going on in this place? Dodge, dodge. I can't dodge, so I'm just taking a ton of damage. Why stamina is so important in this game. Oh man, this is like not a great situation right now. Well, at least I killed one of them. Yeah, this sucks. I'm literally being driven backwards like a mile. Bro, if that guy reforms, I'm gonna be very, very angry. Make sure that doesn't happen. I don't know how long it takes for an enemy to reform, but I don't want to see that thing reform. Man, that is a nasty room. Like an absolutely nasty room. And there's still a bug over there, which I guess became the other demon dog. I think I'm getting rid of a first aid kit at this point. I have so much healing. Well, I should probably keep a Higashi considering there's a boss at the end of this place. Is this where I'm trying to go? I think this is it. I think I found it. I think this is it. By the way, again. Absolutely beautiful. And look at that. That is amazing. It's so pretty. Sorry, I have to take in the moments that I can. Because in this horror, in this despair, there is beauty. There's bells here. Mandate of the clan, and yet our mortal world is ever changing. The age of gods has passed, and the powers of heaven have withered. Such a living sacrifice may no longer suffice to quell the wrath of the deep. So our ancestors saw fit to place a seal of immense power upon the being below. On the water they set a great stone. Now the being remains sealed away, unable to break free of its prison. However, earth cannot endure forever against the might of water. As its power wanes, the seal shall break. When the wrath rises once more, we shall be powerless to stop it. What is that? Giant stone. Upon the rock of our ancestors built a shrine, naming Heaven's benediction so it could serve as a sanctuary for our clan. When Heaven's benediction falls, the wrath of the depths shall rise against the heavens themselves, and both man and land shall face calamity. When that time comes, the glory of Higa's gods shall wane, heralding to the end of our clan. It is the duty of our family's head to ensure that Heaven's benediction will prosper for generations to come. It is the fate of our family's head that he shall prevent calamity from ever arising. He who seeks the crimson water which banishes evil. When the Shishi Odoshi strikes once, let the bell chime. Thrice shall the bells ring to speak the legends of this land. Trapped under a great stone in the lake's abyss lies the slumbering water dragon, born during the age of gods and sealed away by ancestors. Deprived of the water dragon spirit, that once lush great tree has met its withering fate. So, ring the bell. So, something cool I just learned. Apparently, if you complete this puzzle, you never have to come back here again. This puzzle will always be complete, which is great. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we do not ring this bell yet. Gotta follow the symbols. Which again, I really wish there was some, like, subtitles for the elements here. Treasure belonging. Obtain the small vial containing the Agura no Hotei-sama. A medicine bottle with Hotei-sama, the monk engraved on it, contains a red liquid. So apparently that's not as important to complete the game. With the ending, what matters is we have to purify this area. A clear medicinal infusion with a deep red color. This natural remedy is a traditional folk medicine used to alleviate and offer pain relief and can either be ingested or applied to the specific affected area. It is known in Ebisugaoka as Agura no Hotei-sama, or Hotei-sama's cure, and is still favored by a small minority of the town's elderly population as distaste for modern medicine. Note of caution, Agura no Hotei-sama bestows unto us the blessing of crimson water. This blessing can be found deep beneath the sacred mountain, where spring water pools to infuse with medicine herbs. Its medicinal properties, unlike any other, are the bounty of many moons of steeping. The power imbued to the crimson water shall eradicate even the most wicked evil. But beware, for its frightful potency makes it unsuitable for the purification of mortals. Only for the excitation of ancient evils shall it be used. So I think this is the first bell. Hey, we got an Ema. Fantastic. I wonder if I should finally just level up sanity once. Let's have a little bit more. Gives me a little bit more freedom. Okay, so I rang the one in the house. And what's this one? Don't know what that one is. That one may be a red herring. Yeah, I think they're all red herring. And I'm not going the right way. I need to go up that way. Wait a sec. Is this the one I'm supposed to... No? It's supposed to ring the one next to the stone. Down here. And then the next one I'm supposed to ring is to the left of the house. Right here? I don't think that worked. That did not work. Yeah, it didn't work. So the first one corresponds to the volcano. Which should be the one inside the house. Yeah, that's a volcano. And then the second is the one with waves near the stone. And then the third is tied to the last line. It talks about a lush tree that is now withering. The bell with the decayed tree symbol at the center of the area. This one? What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong, and I'm not sure what it is. Okay, I think I had to time it with the thing down there. Like, you heard the bamboo. Please strike it. Hear the bamboo. Strike it. That was it. You had to wait for the bell. I mean, for the thing to go off. Point of writings of the Iwai family, whose members have served the people of Ebisugaoka as physicians for generations. Only infusions prepared using the traditional method can truly be called Agura no Hotei-sama. Anything bearing the name of the modern day is merely snake oil. True infusions are said to be a double-edged sword, both a miraculous elixir and a dangerous poison. That is, if one harbors any guilt inside the body, then not only shall the infusion cleanse you of any evil spirits, but it'll also destroy your very self from the inside out. So now, what was a very beautiful place is a river of blood. Creepy. And when I said this place was beautiful, yeah, that looks like a murder hole. Okay, so according to this though, I now should be. I now should never need to do this again. So on future playthroughs, which I have to do at least one more time, future playthroughs means I can skip all of this part here, and I can just go straight at the boss of this area. I don't need to do anything. Which will make my life a whole lot easier. Because I'm not a huge fan of this area. I hear you and I don't care. Go away.
You are breathtaking, Hinako.
Got all these healing items. Man, then there's another first aid kit thing. I like don't need all this stuff. This increases sanity. Actually, let's hold off on the divine water first. I'm full. Okay, it may actually be a good idea to keep that with me. Because then when I fight the boss, I can just use that to get my powers back faster. Alright, my dear friends. Well, if you like what you see, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up to like the video and subscribe. I super duper appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. We'll be back with some more Silent Hill F on the next video. And in the next video, we are going to fight Rinko's boss. And then after we fight Rinko's boss, we're going to get the 5th research lighter, which we should be able to get outside. And then we should also be able to purify the sword immediately after. Now, what I need to do is I need to check endings here, though. Because I would like to do this in order. So if we check endings, NE2 is purify the sword. NE3 is don't purify the sword. So, and then NE4 is I don't know. So what we can do is we'll go ahead and get NE2 first. We'll get the sword, we'll purify it, and then we'll load from before the sword purification. And we'll get to the end, and we'll finish the game with ending 3. And then on my own time, I'm going to replay through the entire game again and get ending 4. Now, I'm not going to have a master save file with all 5 endings attached to it, but that's fine. That's cool with me. I'm not here for a platinum trophy or whatever. I just want to see all the endings, and hopefully you guys will see them with me. Until next time, my dear friends, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video and being the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear from you. And remember that you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. Always be true to yourself and never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.